Don't say bye when you leave it here, and just get carried away. Pack your belongings and go, just get carried away.
Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do a video all about my hair, and I don't really know what to call it because I'm going to kind of talk about a lot of things to do with my hair and then go through the products I use from wet to dry. So I'm going to talk about that first. If this video makes no sense, I'm really sorry, but if I plan my videos it gets stressful, and yes, so I like to just talk. So this may be a very rambly video that makes hardly any sense, but hopefully I can get my point across a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to talk about washing my hair. As you know, I have very long hair and very thick hair, so washing it is a mission and a half, and I do get slightly strangled from time to time. It's so windy outside, and just quickly, my neighbour is soulfully singing, so I hear you, but it's a little bit irritating now, so I'm sorry if you can hear her. Okay, so the shampoo I use changes from time to time. It just depends what... Seriously. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. It just depends what is in my bathroom. Oh my gosh. It just depends what's in my bathroom. It can range from L'Oreal, LV. At the moment I'm using a bedhead one, which is Lush. But yeah, that just depends on what's in my bathroom. I'm not really fussed what shampoo I use. So I wash my hair, rinse it out, wash my hair again, rinse it out, and then comes on to conditioner. And I am like a huge lover of conditioner. I absolutely love conditioner, and I take my time conditioning my hair. And I split between two conditioners, and it will either be Aussie 3-Minute Miracle or Tresemme, just the big white bottle, and I split between the two probably monthly just to give my hair a little bit of variety. But I swear by Aussie 3-Minute Miracle, it's the best conditioner ever and it smells delish. I'll talk about Aussie in a bit because that literally saved my hair. So I absolutely love Aussie, and I put all my conditioner on, leave that on for about 3 minutes as the name suggests, and then I will wash that out. Then obviously I come out of the shower, and I normally like to leave my hair to air dry, and yeah, so I normally leave it to air dry, and this is the finished result of air drying. It just gets big and curly, and this is my natural hair. If I do blow dry it, if I want to go to bed or if I've washed my hair quite late, I just use a bog standard hairdryer, and I use this brush, and it is a paddle brush, and I think I just got this, it's covered in hair, I'm sorry, but I think I just got this from Tesco, and this is really good if you've got long hair or thick hair, and I have both. So how I blow dry my hair is, because when I blow dry my hair this way I get more kind of relaxed waves, whereas if I just air dry it gets like this. I just put my brush like so and just kind of blow it out like that. And when blow drying my fringe or bangs I use this, and again it's covered in hair, and this is from Primark, and I don't know what these are called, I'm not sure, but with my fringe I just grab the fringe like so and put the brush like this, and then have my hair dry here and kind of curl it under. And if I don't blow dry it, my fringe just kind of like bleh, does its own thing. So I do sometimes straighten my fringe, but that's the only straightening or heat to my hair I will ever do. When I had straight hair a few weeks back, that was through blow dry straightening, where you just get your paddle brush again and just do it, but quite straightly. Okay, so whether or not I have blow dried or left it to air dry, once it is dry I then use my Heavenly product, and it's the only product I use on my hair and I love it. And it is this bad boy here. Seriously, everything I own is like covered in hair, and it has run out. So I have sent my mum to go and get me some more. You may be thinking, that serum says colour protect and I thought you didn't colour your hair. Well, that is correct. Well, actually a while ago I put a toner on it, but I already told you that. Basically my dad picked up the red one by mistake. The normal one is actually orange, but I prefer the smell of this one, so this one it shall be. So anyway, it looks like this, and it's just the L'Oreal LV Colour Protect serum, and it's just amazing. You just get a kind of pea size on your hand, rub it together and then put it on the ends, and then with the rest of it you put it sort of here. I also put it on the ends of my fringe and things like that. I tend to not put it kind of near the roots of my hair simply because that can make it greasy. Speaking of greasy, lovely topic here, my hair doesn't actually get greasy, as does my mum's. Doesn't get, hang on, that didn't make sense. My hair doesn't go greasy, same as my mum's. Her hair doesn't get greasy either. The sign to tell us we need to wash our hair is it goes slightly dry. I think that's just because of our hair texture and because it's just massive. But I wash my hair between 4 to 6 days, I'd say. So some people may think that is disgusting, but I just don't see the point in washing my hair if I don't need to. Plus it's a mission and a half because of the amount I have. So that is my hair from wet to dry. Everyday styling, I get asked if I curl my hair every day, how I achieve these waves. This is just my natural hair. I don't use heat on my hair. I really am against putting heat on my hair simply because of like something happened in the past that has made me think, no, don't do that again. It wasn't anything drastic, but I'll talk about that later. So yes, this is just my natural waves. I wake up, brush it, and there we go. And what was the other thing? Thickness. My hair is just really thick. I don't do anything to achieve thickness. My hair is so ridiculously thick. Whenever I have my hair trimmed, the hairdresser always says, your hair is so thick. And I think, so it is really thick naturally. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the length. When I've always had long hair basically, except at the end of primary school I thought I'm going to cut my hair, and I cut it to about here. And then in year 7 I straightened it every single day, so it kind of stayed this length but straight for a few years because it just stopped growing basically. Obviously it didn't stop growing, but because I straightened it so much, ends broke off and things. And then in year 8 I got extensions. Worst mistake ever. They just became a security blanket for me and I just never wanted to take them off. I had to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to put them all in, and because I have thick hair I had to put loads in, blah, blah, blah. So I highly do not recommend extensions. Some people rock them, and as long as I don't have to put them in, that's fine. So I wore extensions from year 8 to year 9, and then in year 9 that's when I had the straightening ban, so I completely got rid of my straighteners. Didn't use them at all because I just didn't want to put heat on my hair. Plus I had my hair up every single day because I just didn't like it being short anymore. Because I had gotten rid of the hair extensions, my hair felt so short even though it was about here. I just had my hair up every single day with no heat. So that was probably from year 9 to year 10. And then at the end of year 10 it was so random just for me to say, oh, I'll just have my hair down today, because obviously I'd have seen my hair down and I've brushed it and things, but one day I decided to have my hair down at the end of year 10 and I was like, oh, it's quite long now, and it was quite long. It was probably about here, and I remember at that time I was in a pantomime and I was the main girl, and I was just so thrilled and pleased to have my long hair. And then since then it's just continued to grow, so I don't do anything specific to help it grow. I just drink a lot of water, don't put heat on it, look after it and use serum, condition it regularly, and that's it really. I don't really do anything else. Okay, so that's length, and I can assure you that I don't wear hair extensions anymore. They were like the worst decision of my life, so I just but next, what should I talk about? The cut of my hair. Basically I've basically had the same hair, you know when you're born and then you just leave it and you never have a particular hairstyle cut in. That's what has happened to me until year 6. I don't know if I'm repeating myself over and over again, but hopefully you can kind of work out what I'm trying to say. At the end of year 6 I had it cut. I did say that, didn't I? Yes. So I had it cut, and then in year 8 probably I cut in my own layers. No, but I cut them in so short, so that's why I have some bits here that are not as long as the rest, because I cut the layers in so short, which was a no-no. And then in year 9 I had the big old side fringe, and I cut that out. I think it was actually quite a good fringe though. A lot of people used to say, what do you ask your hairdresser to do? But I just cut it in myself, and that was it basically. And then in year 11, when my hair was longer, I decided just to have a middle parting, and I don't know how it happened, but I just parted it in the middle and it looked like this. There was a few odd bits, so I did snip those myself. I just don't trust my fringe with any hairdresser. So my fringe or bangs just kind of go short to long. I'm not really sure, so I don't really know if you want to achieve this look what you would say at the hairdressers, but I just did it myself. And then from year 11 onwards, I've never had to, I just have trims every 6 to 8 weeks. My hairdresser, I love her, she comes to my house because I have some sort of phobia of the hairdressers, so she's lovely and comes to my house. So next I'm going to talk about colour. I get asked about the colour of my hair daily and I don't quite understand, but basically from a little girl I had hair quite darker than this, and then it went bright blonde when I was about 3 or 4. It was very ringlety as well. I think I've said this, I don't even know what's happening. And then I don't know what age this is. 7 or 8 maybe, at the later years of primary school, my hair started to go darker again. It's just what blondes do. We are chameleons and they just change hair colour. So yes, it was about this colour. And then in year 8, I would say, when I went to America for 2 weeks, my hair literally lightened. And I know blonde hair lightens in the sun, but it lightened so much. And you will have seen in my early videos how blonde it did get, and it was ridiculous. And then obviously my hair grew, so my roots would come back this colour and the rest of my hair was bright blonde. So I did get my roots done often, so that's the only kind of dyeing I've ever done. And then my hair just continued on being bright, as you will have seen if you're a long time watcher. And obviously I'm at 6th form now, and at the beginning of 6th form I just thought to myself, this isn't me, because I had this bright blonde hair and my hair is this colour, and I just thought I don't look natural and it's just not me. And I get asked every single day, do you dye your hair? Why do you dye your hair? And I just thought I didn't, but I just was really not happy with it and not confident with it. And I asked my hairdresser what I could do, and she said a natural toner. And basically I think I'm no good with hair, but a toner is when you dye your hair bleach blonde and then you put a toner on it to get rid of the yellowiness, I believe. So a natural toner is when you put a toner on naturally bright blonde hair to get rid of some colour. And I thought, okay, we'll try that out. So I did that, and then this is what I ended up with, and I am so much happy with it now. I feel I look so much more natural and I just love it. So people ask me what colour or what brand this dye is, and it's not a dye, so I can't help you there, but this is my natural hair colour. No more root touch-ups or anything, so it's so great, and I'm just so much more happier with the colour now. And I think that's actually everything. Of course, if you have any questions regarding my hair or just any questions altogether, you can leave them down below and I'll reply to as many of you as possible. I know this video has been a little bit all over the place, but if I prepare and plan, it just doesn't go to plan anyway. So I know it's been quite rambly, so I'm sorry, but hopefully I have answered a lot of the frequently asked questions and things. So yes, as I said a minute ago, if I have left out anything you would like to know, just leave it down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!